All right, so around 4 months ago, I used to look like this. And just 4 months later, actually a little less than that even, now this is my most recent picture. So I am so excited to talk about it today. I have an awesome update. I couldn't be more thrilled with my results, so let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Stasia and I am on a plant-based weight loss journey and just kicking butt, if I do say so myself. And I am just so excited to get into it and share exactly what I've been doing with all of you. So let's not waste any time. A handful of you who have been following me have asked, how things went for the month of September. So today's video is going to be giving an update on that. So let's just start off by throwing the number 30, 31. Let's just throw that number out there and I'm gonna bring it back. So I am now down 31 pounds and that is in under 4 months. So ask me how excited I am. I'm super happy to tell you, I am thrilled. But before we jump into those details, I have a few other things to share. So this weekend is actually Thanksgiving weekend for all of us Canadians. I know my American friends out there, it's not until next month for you, but this is our holiday this coming weekend. So first off, I just want to wish all of my Canadian followers a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have lots of healthy, delicious food and lots of fun and love all weekend. And secondly, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, all of my weight loss recipe ebooks are going to be on sale for $5. I know a lot of you really loved that sale when I did it the last time, and a few of you missed it, which I'm really sorry, but it is back. So if you are in need of some more oil-free, low-fat recipes, these are the recipes that I am eating, to get this weight off, then that link to those ebooks will be posted in my description box below. So those books will be on sale for $5 for the whole weekend, including Monday. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and let's jump into it. So I am now down 31 pounds in about 14 weeks or so. So about 3.5 months in, I had weighed myself mid-month, which for those of you who follow me, I've already said multiple times that I don't have any type of schedule or any pattern when it comes to weighing myself. I just, randomly think, I haven't weighed myself in a few weeks, let's jump on the scale and see how it's going. So I did that about mid-September, which I didn't mention anything at that point because I was still just kind of giving it to the end of the month to see what the overall result would be. So about halfway through the month, I was actually down almost 30 pounds. It was like 29 point something pounds. So that was halfway. So I was so excited. And then I did just recently weigh myself this morning as well as at the doctor's for a yearly physical. And I was so excited that I have lost an extra pound since even weighing myself mid-month. So now I am down a total of 31 pounds. Now, if you're just landing on one of my videos for the first time, you must know that this has not how it has always been for me. In fact, the opposite. I have struggled so bad to lose weight following a plant-based diet that it's borderline embarrassing, but not, because I know that there's a lot of other people in the same shoes as I've been in. So there's more of us than we think. I've talked a lot about this in my more recent videos, how there's just kind of this idea that once you start eating plant-based, that weight loss is just a natural side effect of that. For some people it is, but for some of us, we can be eating healthy all day long and the scale is just not budging. So unfortunately, these are some hard lessons that I have learned and it's taken me years to learn them. So if you're interested in knowing kind of exactly what I did and also some of my struggles, I'm going to post a few videos in my description box below that I think will be really helpful for you to understand kind of the bigger picture of what my weight loss journey has looked like. But in a nutshell, it has not been an easy one. So if I sound or seem excited to have this 31 pounds off, then that's why, because it just did not happen effortlessly or, easy for me over all these years. Now, with that being said, it has started to happen kind of effortlessly as of recently, but that's only because I've now figured out a few things, I've tweaked a few things, so I kind of know what I'm doing now. But before, it was a really bad uphill battle for me. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, if I changed anything or doing anything new, and the simple answer is no, not really. I'm still keeping up with my fiber protein shakes. I really Love them, genuinely love them. If you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the fiber protein shakes, then I will also have this video posted in my description box below. They have been incredible and seriously a game changer. So I try to have one of those, probably every single day or pretty close to every single day. And it really helps to curb my appetite, as well as I'm just like addicted to them. I just think they taste really, really good. And honestly, I think that's really important and such an overlooked thing. It's exciting to have food that you're excited about when you're losing weight. And for me, it's been these shakes. And so it's just been really, really incredible drinking them and having them help me get this weight off. Now, the other foods that I'm eating are a lot of potatoes. So I use the shakes sort of as my way to get beans in. Because typically when we think of beans, it's more, tacos or just like spicy foods, that kind of thing. But for me, I just love the ease of throwing them in a shake, and I'm just satisfied that I've got my fiber and protein from the beans every day. And then my potatoes I use for my meals. So I'm a huge fan of fries. So whether that be sweet potato fries or air fried French fries. Also, the Instant Pot potatoes are a favorite of mine. So I would say I eat mostly potatoes for my main starch when it comes to my meals. And alongside the starches, I'm always having a lot of salad. I love salad, I always have, so that just comes very easy for me. That's actually not even so much a weight loss effort of mine. I just genuinely enjoy eating salads. They make me feel great. That or green smoothies. So I'm a huge fan of green smoothies as well. I love getting a lot of greens into my diet and raw foods as well. So I'm always pretty good on getting the salads and those green smoothies in. And my body actually starts talking to me if I don't. Even if I miss like a day or two, let's say if I'm traveling or something and it's just not as easy, like I physically feel that I haven't had my greens and my raw foods. So that's another thing that I eat a lot of. So I am still super low fat. I've just basically been trying to omit those overt fats from my diet. I did have a little bit of avocado this month, and that was the first time that I have had avocado in about 3.5 months. So it did taste delicious, but I did have it under control. I probably only honestly had maybe like 1 or 2 tablespoons of it. My mother was over for dinner and she made some guacamole. It didn't get out of control. It was fine. And that's actually the only time that I've had it, was that one time. So I think that that's really great. I think that that's progress, because avocados are something I used to have every single day. I think that that was honestly one of the contributing factors to not being able to get that weight budge. So since removing those overt fats and or eating them in such a minimal way, I really, really strongly believe that that is what's helping me to get all this extra weight off. I still have a ton of temptation around me all the time. So it's still requiring a lot of discipline, a lot of being prepared. I find that that's really, really critical, especially with things like Thanksgiving coming. My wheels are already turning about what I'm going to be eating, what I'm going to have ready, or maybe even eat a little bit in advance before everyone gets together. These are the things that I constantly think of to help keep myself on track, but also to help make myself more comfortable, because it's only normal that if you don't prepare in the proper way, it's going to be super uncomfortable if you're hungry and you have all this delicious food that you probably don't want to be eating all around you. It just creates a really bad environment for yourself. So I really started to become a lot more aware of kind of looking out for myself, having my own back, in these types of situations, and just planning better for them. And I find that, if you have a full stomach, I don't care what someone puts in front of you, you're gonna be so much more less tempted to eat it versus if you were starving. So planning ahead is critical to a successful weight loss, and something that I'm starting to get a lot better at. And another thing I just thought of are mocktails. So these are something that I've actually been drinking along my weight loss journey as well, and I haven't talked a lot about it. I actually want to do a video showing some of my mocktail recipes, because there are so many cool ways to throw together a really delicious tasting, fairly healthy vegan mocktail that you can enjoy when you have such occasions like Thanksgiving and all the holidays that are coming up around the corner. So again, I'm just a firm believer that, we're living life, we still have to be normal, we still have to feel normal. And so there are healthier versions of some of our old favorite foods, and I swear that is my personal mission in finding them, creating them in the kitchen. I'm just constantly like I don't drink alcohol anymore. So it's nice for me to not be empty-handed, though at the same time, it's always nice to have something extra special to look for. Not something I have every single day, but such occasions like Thanksgiving, while others may have, a glass of wine in their hand or some type of alcoholic beverage, I will not, but that doesn't mean that I can't also have something exciting in my hand. So these are something that I don't drink every day, but I have been playing around with different mocktails. Even my husband's been trying to help me to create some and enjoy them. So these are something I'm actually pretty excited to share with all of you, because I just want to show you that it is possible to still enjoy yourself on your weight loss journey and still lose weight. I can promise you that anything I eat, I'm actually enjoying. So it's never been a situation for me in these last 31 pounds that I'm just like choking down food that I don't like. And I really don't believe in that. So I'm really here to show all of you that you can have really tasty food, still enjoy yourself, and get this stubborn weight off. And listen, here in Canada, the weather is very confused. It doesn't know if it's going left or right. We keep having some super hot summer days, and then the next day it's like, oh, fall is here. At any rate, fall will be here before we know it, and I am very much looking forward to getting back into my soups. I am a huge fan of soups because they are just kind of a one and done meal. Don't have to put much thought into it, so I have slowly been starting to eat soup on some of those cooler days, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more to come. I will be uploading a lot more videos showing my recipes, showing some more what I eat in a day. I have been a little silent on my channel just this past week or two, simply because I've been dealing with a very, very complicated stubborn tooth. And if you've ever had tooth pain, then you know that is no joke, and it has not been fun. So I'm just trying to get that all sorted out and under control. So once I'm back to feeling 100% myself, then I do intend on putting out tons of videos so that you guys can go along this journey with me and see kind of day to day or almost every day, what I'm eating to get this weight off. So with that being said, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then definitely hit the subscribe button so that you can jump on my plant-based weight loss journey at the same time, allow me to help you with yours. So that's pretty much it. I'm happy to say no major changes or shifts in what I'm doing. I'm just keeping on. And I think that that is the biggest takeaway of all of it, is that you don't have to necessarily do drastic things to always get that scale moving. It's the consistency that pays off. So I guess this month was like a 6-pound weight loss, but 31 pounds in total in under 4 months, But if you hear the 5 or 6 pounds in a month, you might be not really thrilled about that individual number, but you see how it just ends up adding on, and before you know it, that overall number gets bigger and bigger. That overall weight loss becomes larger and larger. So it's always going to be about that consistency. And that was the thing that was so difficult for me before. I was so bad at being consistent. It was like, oh, 3 days have passed, I've been perfect, and the scale didn't move. Oh no, I guess I must throw the towel in. That seriously used to be my mentality, and I'm starting to change my ways and realize that it's just little step by little step by little step, and then before you know it, you've got all these steps behind you with a really nice result. So if you're also on a weight loss journey, just keep going. Even when you feel like things are not working, just keep going, and I promise you, you're gonna start to see some shifts. And honestly, just forget about the scale for a little bit too. Try not to be too obsessive with it, as our weight fluctuates for many different reasons. That is why I don't even bother stepping on the scale every single day, because you could be up just from how much water you did or didn't drink the day before, how much salt you consumed before. There's a lot of variables there. So I just don't give it too much attention. I just check in every so often just to make sure things are going in the right direction. And in all honesty, it's not even so much about the number on the scale for me as it is how I feel and how I'm starting to look in smaller clothes. That part, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm very, very happy about that. But really, that's what it's about, even more than the number for me. I'm just loving to see the physical changes starting to take place. And yeah, the number I'm cool with too, but honestly, it's not the biggest thing for me. All right, everyone, so I'm going to leave it here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And don't forget to check out that $5 special that even includes my bundle package that has both of my weight loss recipe ebooks. So check it out, it's in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see all of you in the next one.